Hello, beautiful soul. If you're a first-time mom from Ghana living in the UK or an immigrant from any part of the world navigating motherhood, then this video is for you. I'm about to share things I wish somebody told me about being a mom in the UK or in the diaspora before I became a mom myself. Hey beautiful people, welcome to my channel Motivated and Inspired. My name is Mimi Faith, and on this channel I do create content about immigration, motherhood and more. And today's topic, let's just dive straight and talk about this thing that nobody prepares us for. Nobody told me how this journey is going to be overwhelming, challenging, because I became a mom in the diaspora. Number one, NHS maternity care versus what you expect from Ghana. And you're not going to be able to see your doctor every week. It is based on evidence. So only when you have the maternity appointment to attend. But in between that, if you think every week you're going to be seeing your doctor, no, because it's not private. I have had another mom from another country in Europe complained and said if she was in her country, it would be more tailored, more personalized to her situation, it wouldn't be generic. So here in the UK, if you were going to NHS, it's going to be generic and it's going to be based on evidence. In case you're having any problem, that you can call your GP or you can call the hospital and then you go. But aside that, it's based on appointments and like scheduled appointment. And yes, I would say they did actually inform me on all of my appointment. Like they called me and like, you have this appointment on this date. They were very helpful, but at the end of the day, it is just you and NHS, because you are not living in an environment that you are familiar with. The saying it takes a village hits really hard when your village is like 5,000 miles away. Because in my case, oh my God, it was me and my husband. My mother wasn't allowed to come because her visa was denied. You know, the UK immigration system. Oh my God. So it has to be me. Look, my labor was very dramatic. My water broke on Monday. I went to the hospital on Tuesday to be induced. And then on Wednesday, no show. Thursday, they have to bring this baby out of me. And on top, I had 2 times of epidural that I didn't even plan for. So what happened? As soon as I finished that period, I was really tired, and NHS didn't even say, okay, this lady's bed was abnormal, so let's keep her. No, it wasn't even up to 24 hours, and I came home and there is no support team. So it was only me and my husband. What I would tell you is prepare before your baby arrived. What did I do? I prepared all my soups that my mom would have prepared for me if she was around and store it in the freezer. And it's not because your husband cannot cook. No. There will be so much to do. So the least you want to do is have food already stored in the fridge and freezer. We don't have to hassle for food, because I will be hungry 24/7. I will be breastfeeding like most of you will be. Even if you're not breastfeeding, you're going to be hungry, so you want your food ready. That is one thing. And then secondly, you have to build your village here. You are not in your country, you are in another country, and you are in a situation. What do? Join play groups, join mom groups, join groups that will give you all the necessary help that you will need. Don't be stuck at home. Go out. So I will recommend Facebook. Wherever you find yourself, you will find a lot of mom toddlers groups. Okay, I was attending them. They are days, and sometimes they charge nothing. Sometimes you pay only £1 or £2. That's all you pay. There will be tea, there will be biscuits, and then you socialize, so you network. And out of attending those play groups, I have made friends. So all the friends that I have now are coming from those play groups, because we all understand this. So we need us. Every mom understand. I need my village. I need my support team. So even though you are an immigrant, go out. Don't be shy regardless of your race, regardless of your age. I will recommend Peanut app. It has a lot of groups within the apps for you to join. Sometimes the groups will be local, sometimes will be global, sometimes will be international, but you also get to connect online. Peanut is like Tinder for moms. So you go there, you swipe, okay, I like this woman, she has a child same age group with my child, so we can be friends and we can share some tips and share some information. Let's talk about food culture pressure. Way back in Ghana, your mom or your in-law would have been there to cook you some delicious abenka with a lot of kotomire and mojedro with prekese in it for you to heal. Put some ginger in there and all the necessary spice. You're not going to get that. That is why I mentioned previously that you have to prepare your food. No matter what I'm feeling, regardless of all that I will be going through, there is one soup that I love, goat life soup, and so I prepare that with my prekese and all the spices and in the freezer. Okay, rice is ready. I can cook fufu. We prepare fufu in the blender. You have to create that because you do not have it. You have to know all about maternity. You have to know all about maternity care and when you're going to return back home so that you can already arrange child care for your child, because it's extremely expensive and you already have to do the calculation. Is it even worth it that I go to work, leave early, commute to work, the expenses of transportation, and then use that same amount of salary or even more to pay the nursery or to pay a nanny? Is it worth it, or do I just have to take time off work and take care of my child for a year and go back? So listen, this is one thing that many people are refusing to accept. Childbirth does affect and cripple a woman's career totally. You cannot be a powerful, strong career woman and be a present mom. It's unrealistic. So you have to face it. Am I going to keep it on hold for some time and become a nanny for my child, care for my child, groom them, nurture them for 2 years or 3 years and return back to work? Or I'm going to continue doing my work, which means you're going to be an absent mom and I pay someone to do that job for me. You have to decide that even before you get pregnant. But if you didn't, whilst you're pregnant, you can do that. You should discuss that with your husband already. See your finances. Is it doable? There's so many benefits. You need to go to www.gov.uk to search for all of that and see how that can help you cut down your childcare costs, because oh my days, you have a lot of unsolicited advices. But here is going to be more because you're coming from a different culture. Sometimes people are not discriminating you. They are just not accustomed or used or even aware of your culture. So for instance, if you're carrying your baby at your back, they will tell you, no, the baby is too young, don't do that. You're carrying your baby too much. Do you bond with your baby? In Africa, we carry our babies behind us and do things. It's bonding. You want to feel the heartbeat of your baby. So be ready. People will be giving you advices. Don't get angry. Use it as a moment to educate them and teach them why you are doing it, why it's okay and the baby is fine, because you are the mom. And if there is something you don't know, you ask your mom or you ask any elderly person that you are close to. If you have no one, ask me. If I don't know it, I'll ask my mother for you. You're welcome. Mental health and postpartum depression. It will hit you without your knowledge. And you know, because in Ghana, okay, in most situations, you will have your mom or your grandmom or even your in-law coming to care for you. So depression doesn't even have space because you're sleeping enough. Someone is bathing your baby twice in a day, giving them that massage with yokume, with unkuto, that strong massage. That baby, they will scrub that baby will cry. And by the time they finish crying, they are tired, they are sleepy, and they will sleep deep. That is not going to be the situation here. The situation here, you're already tired. It is only you, or only you and your husband. You don't have that strength. So mostly your baby is not going to sleep as they might sleep if you were back home, because of the support. And if they are not sleeping, it means that you are not sleeping. You're going to be waking up, even if your husband is giving you the support. Look, I drew a timetable with my husband. So me, I was taking care of my baby. Okay, my baby liked to sleep only in our arms, 3 or 4 a.m. My husband will wake up, warm that milk, and then he takes over. He will feed the baby, try to put the baby to sleep, and I will sleep in another room with my ears closed, with earpod to hear nothing, so I can sleep deeply up to 8 a.m. when my husband is about to start work, because he was working from home and sometimes in the office. Sometimes if the baby is sleeping, he will not wake me up, but if the baby is awake, then he will wake me up so he can concentrate. If he's going to the office, he will wake me up at 8 when he's leaving, and I have to take in charge. But even that, I was so tired. Postpartum depression may hit you even if you're sleeping enough, because this journey is tough and you were alone. In case of any of this depression, sometimes you might not even know it is depression. So if you're feeling too tired, you're feeling agitated, you are in a rage all the time, angry all the time, you are so sad, please call your GP. NHS has a lot of organization that will give you the support. Seriously, they've been giving me a lot of support, so I highly recommend it. Even they might refer you or recommend a course for you that will be free for you if you go through the NHS, or you call your health visitor. When I had my baby, we had health visitors that visited us. I think the first 2 weeks or 1 week, they will come home to examine and assess the baby, and then they'll ask you questions, how you are feeling, how you're faring, if there is any help. So that is opportunity. You have to express whatever you are going through to them so that they can give you the necessary help you need. Please go out and look for help. NHS has a lot of help to offer you. Now here in the UK, you're being given about 30 days to register your child's birth and get the birth certificate. So like the moment you have your child, there is no time to rest. Meanwhile in Ghana, when you have a baby in the village, okay, or even some instances that I've experienced in Accra, when you have your baby, 2 weeks indoor, you don't get out of your house or your room with the baby. The baby doesn't see sunlight, and it makes perfect sense. And after that 2 weeks, when you are coming out, that is the outdoory. You are doing the outdoory where there is some party and some jollof, the naming ceremony, the christening of your child. Here, they give you time to do that. Quick. And the way things will pile up on you, it will not give you time to waste. You don't want to waste any time. So you want to quickly go in and register your child. Don't be in a rush. You have about 30 days. Please do check, because they keep changing and updating their rules. In the hospital, you'll be given so many leaflets and information about registering, about child benefits, how to claim it, and all of that. If anything is missing out, ask questions, because you have to register your child as soon as possible, if I'm not mistaken. Seasonal challenges. I had my baby in winter. The cold and lack of vitamin D, because we darker skinned people, it is very difficult for you to absorb vitamin D, not alone winter. You are going to lack vitamin D, and your baby is going to lack vitamin D. So here in the UK, please do go by the recommendation that NHS gives you. Be giving your child the vitamin D that is being prescribed for you. Let's talk about work right and maternity leave. So regardless of your immigration status, as long as you are employed, you are entitled to 52 weeks of maternity leave. There are some eligibility depending on how long you've been working, and they will expand that period longer than 52. Be connected to your root, and that will have to do with like doing all the cultural stuff you might do if you were in Ghana. In my culture as an Ewe woman, we wear beads for the babies around their wrists, around their ankles. I did all that for my child and it was beautiful. But you do that in a safety way, because you know, here if you do harm your child unintentionally, you'll be held responsible for that. Speak your language to the baby. The first song I sang for my baby was Until then, I'll see you in the next video. But before I go, like I always say, be you, be bold, do whatever you want to do, say whatever you want to say, as long as you're not hurting anyone. But most of all, stay motivated and inspired. And I will see you in the next video. It's adios.
Stay motivated and inspired.